All right, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of using GPTs to create a writing style guide app. So what you do is you just create a new GPT and you go, I want to create writing style GPT. And it says, great choice. And it's going to ask me some questions. It says, I suggest we call it GPT Style Scribe. I like that name. And now it's asking me some questions to help build the style guide writer. And now I've answered some questions, giving it details about what I'm looking for. So it's updating the GPT. And I'm going for the formal and straightforward option that it suggested. Now I'm going to give it some instructions on the specific functionality of what it should do. So my prompt says it should involve reviewing the brand's mission and values, creating buyer personas, defining the company's voice and tone, outlining branded words and phrases, establishing formatting guides, and using a style guide template. I actually got that from one of HubSpot's blog posts. Okay, great. Now let's test it out. I want to create a writing style guide for my company. Now I'm going to specify some additional functionality, seeing as how I tested it out and it didn't quite do what I was hoping it would do. So I said the app should ask the user questions to help them create their style guide. And at the end of the conversation, the GPT should provide a completed writing style guide in Markdown format. So that's a little bit more specific to what I'm looking for. And the GPT builder is working on updating that behavior. So it's saying it's updated that logic. I'm going to click one of the predefined options here. Help me define the tone of our content. So now it's asking me a few questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer them to test the app out. So brand, mission, vision, and values. Okay, so I'm going to say, can you provide me with a sample writing style guide for a pretend chocolate company named Tasty Chocolate Express? And these are the things I want it to provide, which is exactly what the app asked for. So obviously, if you were doing this for a real company, you'd swap this out for real information. But in my case, I'm just making it up so that I can try this GPT out. All right, we got a decent style guide there. So I'm going to copy that over to my GPT. And here we go. And there we have it. There's a writing style guide for my pretend chocolate company. So what I'm going to do now is test this writing style guide out to see if it can follow that when creating content. But first I'm going to save it, make it public, and then I'm going to hop over to ChatGPT. Now, obviously this isn't an SEO kind of content that we're making here, but we just want to see if it can use that writing style guide as input to create content that's more aligned with guidelines. I'd say that's pretty good. It's using fairly creative writing, and it's fairly aligned with the writing style guide that we created. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll share the link for this GPT in the description as well, so you can try it out. I made a pretty decent writing style guide here, and you probably can too, so give it a try. Thanks.